Okay, I'm changed some settings. I'm so annoyed with my stream quitting all the time. I changed some settings to where now I'm streaming in, I think, 1280. And hopefully that's fine. I don't even know why I necessarily, because it was getting downscaled anyway, so I don't know. So like on my player, what am I doing? Player, I'm doing refresh state. I'm grabbing all of this and doing all this. Okay. So like on my item scene, I can just say item equals load item resource path, and then quantity equals quantity. Go to the item scene, go here, groups, persist. Well, first let's load, okay. Ah, look, they all got deleted. But if I drop some here and I go save game, that was what, 34? Yeah, 34, okay. So now I'm gonna load game, it's empty. Oh. Ah, you know what? We could do it this way. Set up. Whoops. Let's see what was saved. Item scene, item resource path, had that. Quantity 34. Okay, so it was saved. I think we just didn't run the setup. So if we just load it again, it might work. Yes, look at that. Pick it up, 34. Nice, okay. Now if I load, it's not there anymore, but it's in here, 34. Sick. Okay. Very good. Okay. What should I do now? Stone hammer. We can say that this does not cast shadow. There we go. Okay, it's looking good. What do we want? Okay, what do we need to work on? We have like placeables. Lamppost might be good. I already have that lamppost that we made in another game. We will do that. We'll go to walking sim. Where's our walking sim? Right there. Assets, 3D. Fence post. Right there. We're going to go ahead and copy that. Then I'm going to go over into my game, assets, 3D. Building parts, placeables, crafting stations, lights. Okay, right here. Paste that blend file. Okay. Now what we can do is go to our items, placeables. New item resource. This one is going to be called a oh, whoops. That's a fence post. What am I thinking? Well, we have the fence post now. Where is the actual light post? That's what I need. Copy that. Paste that in there. Fence post. Move to placeables. We can do fence post in fences, I guess. Okay, lights. Light now has light post. Okay. Item resource. Light post. Let's go to light post dot blends blend. Meshes, here, saved file. Path. Assets, 3D. Post, bars, cap. Okay. Use external. Main wood. Use external. We'll do that for now. Cap, use external. Do a quick load here. Light post, sweet. Acquired items. Quick load, wood. 1. Boom. Save that. Now we can go to our scenes. Create a new scene. Change type to a placeable. Give it an interactable, I guess. Blip, okay. Inventory don't need, interact don't need, placement, sound effects don't need, placement type floor, interactable type toggle, equipable type placeable, equipable name, light post, quick load the item, light post, animation and audio don't need. So I think we're good. Crafting menu, craft tab basic, we can add in. Quick load our light post. Now, our light post actually needs to have light post.blend instantiated, editable children. Let's go to 3D, sick. Does this have a collision? There's a collision shape. If collision shape does not equal null, okay. That's collision shape 3D. I see. Static body 3D. And a child node collision shape 3D. Go to 3D here. Let's make this 4 tall. We'll go static body goes up to there. No, we'll bring it up to there. This is going to be 5 tall, and then this is going to be like 0.3, 0.3. I think this needs to be like 6. No, 5.5. And then this static body can be at 2.75 or something. Yeah, that seems about correct. Collision shape, okay, sick. Okay, let's see if this just works. Okay, we have light post. 3 broke. Instantiate on a null value. Item scene path. We need that. Copy path. We still haven't implemented the crafting times yet, but that's kind of fine. There we go. Look at that. Does look a little odd because it's so high up. Why does it not? What is it running into there? Oh. We should also add a Omni Light 3D. But why is that not colliding? Like, because if I go here, grab a small box, that's totally fine with colliding. And then I do a light post. Say, we do not want to collide. Something broke. Handle pickup on base nil. What is nil? Guess we need to assign that. There we go. Okay, it doesn't seem to light things up too crazy. It also seems like it might be a little bit too tall. I don't know. Let's do this. Light post. We're going to make this 5 tall. Static body is going to be at 2.5. Here at -0.5. The interactable. We'll make that like that. Now, what is happening with my placeable snap? Oh, that shouldn't be on that. Why? So you'll snap down there, but here it's like you're just running into something. That runs into one. We should call this collision. This is on one. What if I just put this on a random collision layer? It's so weird. I make a small box, press 4. But for this, for some reason, what is it running into there? Okay, let's do visible collision shapes. Look at all these connections all over the bases. Light post. Press 3. Let's make a box. What is this running into? Something. It's my spring arm that is running into, because then I switch to this. Totally fine. Switch to that or not. is this? Why? Placeable. Placement type floor. Box of 111 and is down by 0.5. Yeah, that's fine. Is to collide with bodies. This needs to collide with anything that is round or placeable. Items and interactables. Okay. We're going to say that that's on 2. Box collision on 2. What is it? Crafting. We're going to call this placeables collision. This one is ground or terrain and structure. Okay, now let's go to our crafting bench. We could even make a floor, interactable type menu, type placeable, equipable name. I think that might get overridden. No, it's just literally never used. Why is that pointed that way? This is pointed down. Then you get to yourself and suddenly it's pointed like that. So placeable is add to hand effects. If collision shape does not equal null, then we do this, right? What is it doing? Boom, good to go. Totally normal. These are totally fine there, but this just cannot get there for some reason. Lights, light post, create. Okay, collision shape dot disabled. That's what we're gonna do. Why did all these get reset? Is it because I extended the script? It extends placeable. Collision shape, that needs to be that. Placement type floor, interactable type toggle. Item. Quick load. Light post. Save. Okay, we have interactable. Required for placeables that need to be picked up or interacted with. We're gonna put some notes here so then we can see this stuff. Required for any placeable that has an inventory. Okay, required for any placeable that needs collision. Otherwise can be null. Is an interact sound effect. To play on interact. Sound effect to play when the item is placed. The type of, or specify whether this placeable goes on the floor, ceiling, or wall. Specify if this placeable opens an inventory menu or just toggles when interacted with, or none for nothing to happen. Okay, that's decent there. Now let's try this. Still bugging out. True, 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 true. Okay, we're getting true, true, true on our light post, which is showing that, okay, so it is disabled. New tool dot collision shape does not equal null. Okay, null. Then we do placeable spring arm dot shape. Ah. That's probably it. For a box, it's probably fine because it doesn't... Because it's short. Ah, I think that's what it is. So, like, for this crafting bench, it goes like this, and it's, like, running into things. And then you take out this, and suddenly... Oh. Wait, no, but that still works. Asteron, what's up? I think it is just the height. Let's get rid of the collision shape. Load up our game again, light post. This we can get rid of. Okay, something weird is happening. It's because collision shape, really, this collision shouldn't be on anything. Seen Ravier's latest test project? No. Okay. And now it works just fine. Okay, so it is just the shape. Which means we probably don't want to... So it's going to run into our oh, first of all, we should probably get these sorted. Set up a vibe coding session with a whole bunch of graphics library bindings and ended up with something quite decent. He wanted to see how long it can go before it breaks. 4 days and still working. Dang. Interesting. So it sort of works here. But you kind of have to go from like up here. Oh. Okay. So like on this light post, we have collision. We could do something like this. Let's see. Collision shape does not equal null. Placeable spring arm. Let me try something like this. Is probably going to break, but kind of hoping to just avoid. Okay, so now the position is all the way up there. Then we go to here. No, that doesn't work. Basically, I want to avoid having to put a second collision shape here. Because right now what we're doing is we're copying... Well, what happens if I just do like 4.5? Okay, what happens if we do like 0.5? Yeah, now it works. And you know what? I think this may also be our issue with... so like when you set a wall there, and then you try to set one of these near it. It's like that, which is about half the width of the box, which means our placeable spring arm yeah, it's going like that. Okay. I mean, one of the ways I could deal with this is just by doing... Comment this out, go here, make this sphere shape like 0.1, and let's see if this helps. Then we don't have our side-to-side collision, which is really annoying. Yeah, so we can get a lot closer that way. Yeah. But then you can also do stuff like this. tool dot collision shape dot let's see, if new tool dot collision something like that. We don't even need this. Then we could do collision shape. This does not feel like a good way to do it, but sphere shape 3D. That just says radius. Let's try something like this. Okay, this works, and I can... Okay, I can't quite put it up against the wall like that. Okay, I can put that up against the wall. And I can't. Nice. Okay. Okay, what happens if I put this here? I think this works. Do we have any placeables with a spherical collision shape? I don't think so. Placeable spring arm dot shape dot size dot x equals 0.1. All right. I think we are, we're getting there. Let's put another wall down. I can put that pretty close to the edge there. The moment I move like that, then the width is too much and it won't let me, or it'll just place it there instead, which is good. But I can go like that and line it up. Okay. Don't need collision shapes anymore. One thing we could do is add some sort of preview of where it is on the ground, I guess. Also, so we have placeable. Oh, whoops. So preview, component preview. That does nothing. Current preview scene. Okay. Var preview valid color. Invalid color. Okay, this will be something like the color shown or used in the preview material when the component can be placed. The color used in the preview material when the component cannot be placed, i.e. an invalid location. Okay, base builder. There we go. Preview invalid. Okay. Where's our preview going? Cancel. Go here. We have set build preview. Snap add child. Current preview scene. Okay. Then in our snap, no, current, our connection detector. let's do a quick snap dot. Okay, that's in here, in the process. Okay. So we have this. What about our hammer? Left click action. We have all of this. Is colliding. We have player, nice. Okay, what was the thing? We have, oh, has enough resources. That's in the hammer. Okay. Okay, we're not going to do the has enough resources yet. Current preview scene dot material. Okay, let's look at a preview. Shoot. If I dot has set I dot set Preview material. Okay, let's test this by doing that. Okay. Doorway. Okay. That seemed to work. Shoot. This is just not gonna do it. Because I've got completely different previews for everything. We can also do this, call this a player. Okay. What is something I could do here? Build resources.get equals null, then return. Dot type in foundation components. If this is not colliding, then honestly what we can do is in our base builder, actually, let's do a quick load. Nope, not of the mesh, of the material. Quick load, preview material. Make unique. Invalid placement. Then we can do something like this. Let's see if this breaks. Okay, so if that is colliding, then we show. Here we do else. Hide. This is terrible code. Why? Oh. Now it's showing invalid. Okay. So if it's not colliding, then we show that. It's not colliding, then we show that. Okay. In foundation components, okay. If it equals null, then we hide it. this should be backwards. All right. Okay. Okay, so we have that. Current preview scene. Nope. Can't really get the mesh. We could figure out a better way for sure. The moment you go to deconstruct, it breaks. This is all inefficient and kind of just bad. Do something with the invalid placement later. All right. I feel like I'm not really getting much done, which is fine, but I'm also sick. So I might just be done for the evening. I know it's been a short stream. Let me real quick take a look and see if there's anything else that I can do quickly. Make it so you can't build over placeables. Okay. Main menu UI. We just need a better system for determining whether we can place an object or not, or a building piece. Oh, by the way, Twitch, it says Prismatic followed me on Twitch. I did not see that for some reason. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Cauldron. That's a crafting thing. This is what we will need to do. So we have placeables, right? Or interactables. Placeables. Placeables have placement type and interactable type. We have things like inventory, menu, toggle, and none. The problem with need another type, maybe. Menu / inventory for items like cauldron, which pull up crafting menu with an inventory attached. Where you have to add things to it and it crafts it, or then over time. We will need something like that, probably. But, man, yeah, I am sick. I'm tired. We've made a lot of good progress recently. Today, not a ton, but it was a short stream. But I am very happy with where we're at. I think maybe next would be like save slots or something. But we honestly don't really need save slots yet. I think creatures is probably a better time spent. Because I want to see like my rock golems and stuff walking around. I also want to see them figure out how to do pathfinding. I can just bake navigation meshes out of the stuff here because we do have this. Let me think here. We have pre-made terrain for this demo, so we can just bake from that. But then we also will need to bake, like, if you add stuff, animals and stuff should be able to know, oh, hey, I can cross here now. You know, when you build a bridge or something. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. But I am too tired, too sick to think about it right now. So we will see you all later. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all. Hope you have a good one. And I will catch you next time.